Las Vegas of the North, Blackpool with its Golden Mile landmark tower and all the fun of the fair. This week, the Winter Gardens, though, are crammed for the first ever Interplay World 9-Ball Pool Masters. The 16-man international field among the star names invited the reigning European Masters champion Daryl Peach, but he's already been knocked out. Still in, though, Germany's Ralph Suke, 130 pool titles to his name. The former world 9-ball champion Takashi Okamura of Japan is here. US superstar Mike Massey has flown in. Sweden's #1, Tom Storm, is a former European champion. Vincent Facquet of France has crossed the Channel. And among the snooker stars, the 6 times world champion Steve Davis. And the whirlwind himself, Jimmy White. The rules are pretty straightforward. The players just have to pot the balls in numerical order, and the man who sinks the 9-ball wins the rack. It's the best of 3 sets, each set the best of 7 racks. And already through to the last 8 is Tom Storm, who put out the reigning European Masters champion in straight sets. In the bottom half of the draw, a lot of interest in Okamura from Japan, and of course the ever-popular Jimmy White, the snooker player from England. First up today, France against England. Vincent Facquet, 4 times French title holder. His opponent, Lee Tucker, who hates being called a hammer, but his fans love to see him pound his opponents. Your commentators at the Winter Gardens, Sid Waddell and Chris Carter. It's 1 set all, so we pick it up at the start of the 3rd and deciding set.
Thank you, gentlemen. Are you allowed for the deciding set?
So here we go. They're going to lag to see who has the crucial break in this 3rd set. The deciding 3rd set. 1 set apiece. Who is it going to be? This is close.
Dead hit, or maybe just slightly to the right. Ball to the right, I think.
That's close. Difficult job for our referee, Alan Chamberlain.
Alan there. Might have to get his reading glasses out. Lag again, maybe, if he can't make any choice. Well, a crucial point, that.
Absolutely. Could that be the difference between winning and losing this 3rd set?
1 rack each, deciding set.
Now,
Lee Tucker to break.
Are we going to have a golden break here? Lee Tucker winds himself up.
It started on the root. It went 6 inches towards the pocket, did the 9.
Well, not only did the 9-ball not go down, nothing went down. But there's some awkward positions there. This is not a run-out by any. Here's a break again. Whack! The 9-ball not going anywhere. Thinking going in the bottom pocket. Blue ball put paid to that little idea.
And about this use of the centre to play off, Chris, you're an expert, or the angled shot. Do you get more control over the one in relation to the white from the centre?
I think Lee Tucker thinks you do, and that's why he does it. I mean, it's a little bit like, you know, it's almost being stubborn, isn't it? Because everybody else does it in the opposite way. Oh, that was quite an interesting shot. Well, I don't know whether he really intended to put the yellow ball down from that shot or not, to be honest. He makes some interesting shots, does he not?
Well, Sarah Brilliant said he sits over some squares, moving bits of wood around with Steve Davis. No wonder they can give people problems on the beers, the very thin nap of the 9-ball pool table.
There's the problem, how to get to that #1 ball, and well, is this a jump shot? Yeah, going
here for the jump cue. This is a smaller cue. It's not the smallest jump cue I've seen. Some of them are half that. So he's trying to jump to hit the yellow and use a flick.
Oh.
And a fluke. Oh, Nelly.
He almost deserved that, didn't he? But it didn't go in. Lee Tucker's there. Let's see it from behind. Well, that was very well controlled, wasn't it?
It bounced a little too early for him, I think. If it had been in flight another inch, it would have contacted on the volley. Blow 2 in the middle.
You've got to be
runs
brave,
on perfect for the
that.
red. They're sitting very sweet here for first blood in the deciding third set.
Well, when you get the break in the first rack of a deciding set, you really need to take advantage of it. There they are, part of the Tucker troops. They are now, oh, biting the old lip there.
Chewing down to the quick.
I thought it was down to the elbow, actually.
Ooh,
Missed
bit of
that
bobble.
one. Oh, got away with it. There is a God and he lives in Worthing.
Well, it's been some game and we've seen 3 golden breaks. That's a 9 going straight off from the break. We've some very tricky cannons and plants involved in the low ball onto the 9. And they have beautifully matched, these two, the Frenchmen, against the English number 1. Yeah, try to stop the white and play for that to be dead in line. Good shot. And trying every way of calming their nerves, biting their nails, dragging, fagging, the lot. The Frenchman coolly sips water.
And you
Nicely worked.
Will it go in? It might, yes, it does. Well, it's a bit like you said, better to be born lucky than rich, isn't it, really?
I'm working on it. Memo to Barry Hearn. And here is the plant. Just plant onto the 9. Oh, bubbled in the jaws. And rush of blood. Knows he could have let the Frenchman in. Well, correct, Chris, how do you get position? You see, there was the plant.
Oh, it was a fair way off.
Onto
as
the
well,
brown.
wasn't it?
That was a
Really?
bad shot.
Now, what's the problem for our French friend?
It should be all over now.
Well, I could stop it by simply saying he's going to win this frame, and that would put the kibosh on, no problem.
He's got some very big French friends at a pub round here, kid, so I wouldn't.
So,
Long
just the
pocket
9
here.
ball for Vincent Facquet to go 1 rack to 0 in the lead in the deciding set. Down it goes. Poker face there from the Frenchman. He's done what he has to do. 1 rack up in the deciding third set. 1 set apiece.
Has the look of the sort of guy who would work with Sidney Greenstreet pushing Humphrey Bogart around somewhere near Morocco in 1945. Cool sûreté.
Well,
Facquet to break.
I don't think Vincent Facquet has smiled once in this match. He doesn't have to. Because at the moment he's in the driving seat. 1 set apiece, 1 rack up in the second set. Concentration, total concentration. Where's the 9 ball? Ooh, it hovered down that bottom left-hand pocket. Didn't go in, but something did. Let's see the break again.
And just watch the run on the 9. The 9 was
So close.
on line, just an inch out on an angle for the bottom right. Just the purple now. Yeah. Good use there of the 1 to clear off debris in between other balls. You can play that plant shot to do that.
Well, I've got himself in trouble though. Well, it's dangerous to start forecasting what this man intends to do, isn't it?
Well, as Descartes said, il n'y a pas de problème, c'est seul pas les solutions. We can work it out and do it.
To French, that was. Foul shot.
Cue ball in hand then.
Absolutely, Lee Tucker leaps forward like a young gazelle. Well, I don't know how, but looked close enough to me. He didn't think it was. I mean, he didn't make contact, but it was a good effort. This to level it up in the deciding third set. The Frenchman leads 1-0. Lee Tucker needs to put these down to level it up.
Yeah, it's 1 set each.
And this will make 1 rack each in the deciding third set. Just having confusion here on the mathematics.
No confusion on the table there, as he leaves the perfect thin angle for the black and has to screw back strongly. And that wouldn't go on an 8-ball table, but strolls in, I would think, with a gentle touch.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. 1 rack apiece now. Lee Tucker's leveled it up. The deciding third set, he's leveled it up. 1 set apiece. Can Lee Tucker go on to the quarterfinals? Well, Lee Tucker is a very nice fella, and his missus is even nicer, Becky.
1 set each.
Got
One
some
rack
great
each.
kids
Lee
missing
Tucker.
at this particular tournament, I'm sorry to say. But he's quite a good pool player too, and you've got to be inspiring for 6 people who saw this man play just an exhibition match in Northern Ireland to come all the way from Coleraine here.
That's right. So no doubt he attracts the punters to Slick Willies down the south of England, where he's the resident pro. But I met this lad 6 months ago at Basildon, and I was very impressed by his attitude to all ball sports. Here's Lee's centre break. Splitting them up.
He was no mug as a snooker player.
How's he looking on the 2? Too clever. Right, Chris, where does he put the blue to?
Well, I don't make any forecast, but he'll use it as a cannon and put the 9 ball in a pocket and leave me looking like an idiot once again.
Yeah, that's very crafty stuff.
It looked as though he's going to leave that blue ball on.
Open, but another inch and it would have been a complete snook as it is. It's a pretty hefty... I think it might go. Yeah, yeah, it wasn't far enough. Snidge a swerve, snidge a left. And it rolls up. Ooh, I think it rolls up the rail fairly easily here.
Yeah, it's given his opponent a chance to go ahead again in this third set. They're 1 rack apiece in the third and deciding set.
And remember, it's first Motley at 4 within the set. who wins, but you've got to go 2 clear. Didn't use the knuckle even. That was beautifully struck. The red 3 goes to the middle. In the purple 4. So playing that with a bit of stun to take the longish purple about 3 feet. Then he wants the orange 5. Orange 5. It's now tricky. I think it passes on the cut, Chris.
Yes, I think it does. Yeah, we're not the third.
Crafty. Yes. Crafty stuff by the Frenchman.
He's, I think, when it comes to safety play, I think I've got to put my 3 penneth on the Frenchman.
Yeah, that was beautifully worked, and Lee
furious with
losing
himself.
his bottle a bit.
Yeah.
Il a perdu la bouteille, as they say dans Rouen. That was a fairly clumsy attempt, and you can see a bit cheesed off with himself. Rattled the cue. Opponent just has to stick to the last here, and the last is the 9. They all go fairly easily from this position. First, the green, colour of a Marifat P. Easy brown, come across for the black, back down the table for the 9.
That's the plan. And the plan executed very well so far.
He'd go 2-1 ahead if this goes, Chris said, through according to the blueprint. Gentle adjustment, hit a 40% contact needed here to the right of the 9, and no better.
Down it goes. And the Frenchman goes ahead in the second rack. Second frame, second set. I'll get it right in a moment. Second set. He leads 2 racks to 1.
And Tucker's clan looking a bit dischuffed here at Blackpool. Alan Chamberlain, 3 racks. Oh, it's been a fascinating match. We've had 3 golden breaks. That's the 9 going straight off the break. We've had plants and cannons into the 9 successful ones. And at the moment, a slightly rattled Tucker, English number 1, sitting with the towel out. I'm sure he's not going to chuck that towel in, but he might have a bit of mopping to do on his spirit.
Rack 4, leading by 2 racks to 1.
Lee Tucker then waits and sees whether his opponent can put the 9 ball down on the break again. Yes, oh, close.
And he set it up. It didn't go in, Chris, but it is sitting handy.
And I tell you what, if you were a Lee Tucker fan, and there are a lot of them here, let's see it again, that break again from the side.
Watch the path of the 9.
Ball, look at it. Close, wasn't it? The situation is that since Lee Tucker won the opening set, Lee has won 2 racks, his opponent has won 6, and that doesn't bode too well for the UK number 1 player.
And as my dad used to say in the billiard halls of Northumberland, only use power when you need it. That was the perfect use of power to get position, and Lee Tucker knows it. This had 6 on the reel as his opponent, and he was looking cerebral at the start. And there was no need. Well, I'm not sure he needed that much power on that shot.
No, I think your old dad was right. The other thing you used to say, wasn't it, are you going to stay in there all day? Well, too much power.
I never came out of the billiard hall till midnight, kid. take the green now. The 4-ball, sorry. Needs the green now.
Well, then there could be the plant on with the brown onto the 9-ball. If this one goes down, it levels it up.
Yep.
2 racks apiece in the 3rd set.
Known in the game as a Percy throw out, the perfect plant.
Down it goes. And Lee Tucker given a chance, and he seized the chance. 2 racks apiece, deciding 3rd set.
Cooked up into a cracker, this one. Still fun to come, folks. Here is the plant. To build a bend. Perfect.
Lee took it to break. 2 racks each. Deciding set.
And just to remind you, it's 1 set apiece. That's the decider. And you've got first amount of 4 is the winner, but you've got to be 2 clear. If it gets to 5-5, there's a 1 sudden death rack.
Foul.
Foul break. Scratched. The white went in.
Well, as somebody cruelly said, that's the sit-down trick shot.
So watch the sit-down trick shot. Beautifully breaking. 2 go in. White crashes in the middle top. Cruel game is pool. Yeah, they're beautifully set up. Now wants the red 3.
You got a feeling, though, this could go to the sudden death job, though, couldn't it?
Certainly are, son. A bit hefty on that, I think.
Yeah, not the easiest shot in the world left here, and not easy to get good position
Yeah,
for the next ball.
Takes a lot of brains and a bit of clout, or the opposite of clout. Takes the velvet glove rather than the mailed fist, this shot. Playing for safety, I think. Nope! Whoa! Takes a tremendous eye to see that angle.
Well, a lot of power needed, and he got a lot of power. Let's see it again. Just a whack.
See how early the contact with the rail, 9 inches before the pocket. He's looking at the orange.
What is this going to be, a cannon?
An orange,
No.
he did. He hooked it, the orange 9 was on. Well, he's having one, has to see the odd bit of luck.
Yes,
Yeah, I think he tried to plant here.
I think he did.
Yeah, this orange is meant to hit the 9. So he fluked the orange in. So he's still in play. And Tucker must be going through every form of psychological torture known to mankind. Another one of those. Brilliant along the gush. Powerful cuts. They're sitting up to be pocketed now, Chris.
Well, he's got to get up the table to the black ball, unless he's going to go for a cannon here.
Just watch the white pattern here.
Is he going to go onto the 9? No.
No, just went round the angles nicely.
Nice angle on the black ball, and 8 ball to come down for the yellow, and that will put him 3-2 up. Now
Uses the cush just to make the straight shot. And this
Just
could
the
put him
9 ball.
1 away from the match if this rattles in.
that's it. 3-2. He goes ahead in the 3rd set, and the Frenchman now just 1 rack away from a place in the quarterfinals, unless Lee Tucker can do something about it.
So Alan Chamberlain, senior referee, makes sure that the nap is clean and clear.
3-2 in racks in the deciding set to Vincent Facquet. break in rack 6.
As the cerebral former student of robotics steps up to try the golden break. Just watch where the 9 goes, folks. Again, he missed by less than half an inch off the break.
That was close.
Watch the contact. Let's see the line that it just drifted off in the last 3 inches of its trajectory towards the pocket, or else it would have been all over.
Now, Lee Tucker cannot afford to make a mistake. He needs to win this rack to level it up. If he gives it to his opponent, he's out of this competition.
Blue 2 looks an easy one. Has he's gone, he hasn't gone far enough to take the red. I don't think he sees the red to the left of the green. So the ball he has to hit is the red of the top left. Yeah, bit of swerve. Gotta take this rack, remember?
Oh, willing him on, willing him on. And there's the man he's willing on to victory. And the pressure getting to Lee Tucker, taking a lot more time now between shots than it was in those early sets.
Purple 4, awkward.
Try it, got it! Did you look at it? I said it was awkward! Not to Lee! Wider field of vision than me! Put it perfect! Contacted that ball just precisely right to flick the 9 in as well. Watch this touch on the ball.
It hit it first, then onto the 9 ball. Down it goes. It's level. 3 racks apiece. This is super stuff. And now Lee Tucker can smile. Some of the tension's gone.
Exactly. I mean, to time that ball travelling about 8 feet to touch the 4 ball, and a split point, a millisecond later, I'm at contact with the 9 was
3
brilliant.
racks each, deciding set.
Now,
Lee
can
Tucker
this
to
be a golden break? 3 apiece in the 3rd set.
Yeah, so all eyes on the middle yellow. The yellow with the white flash.
Close. Nothing's gone, I don't think. Oh, the green might.
Green's in.
Well, there was a lot of sucking, I think, from that end that helped.
Yeah. Just watch the middle, the yellow with the white flash on either side, the stripe.
Watch this green ball.
But the green
slowing
one is
down.
the one that got... Yep, Tucker's lot trucking.
Now.
It's 3 apiece in the deciding set.
Blue ball now.
Yeah, cut perfectly.
Then the red.
It's 3-all in the deciding set. So if Tucker can get through to the 9 ball and take it, these lot can't bear it, he would be one rack possibly away from the match. Could get a 5-5 and then we would have a sudden deather. But if Tucker can take this one, it'll be 4-3. And the accuracy has been pinpoint from the start. We've had 3 golden breaks. That's a 9 down from the break in this. Fantastic game.
After this, it's the orange.
Purple down, no bother. Made a beautiful angle to tickle the orange into the middle bag. And come out for the 7, the brown.
Well, bringing out the very best in Lee Tucker. Here's his opponent, Vincent Facquet. This has been a good match.
Brilliant stuff. Well, we've been going hammer and tongs at the French in the Battle of Agincourt and before. This is a veritable marathon match. Left himself, well, say all you 8-ball players, this is a tough one on 8-ball, not on a 9-ball, 2-ball.
What a Tucker! And just look at his fans! Tucker's truckers applaud because he came from behind. One rack possibly away from the match.
And it's worrying moments for Lee
eighth rack.
Tucker and his troops, because this man has been known
Facquet to
to
break.
make the
Trailing
golden break,
3 racks to
to put the 9-ball down from the break. If he does it, he's levelled it up.
So watch the trajectory of the 9 in the middle of the pack.
There's the
It was running, it is. Oh, the blue too, flicked it off in the last inch.
Well, it's all about physics, equal and opposite reaction.
Yes, Newton sat in a garden in Cambridge and an apple fell on his noddle. We're seeing the same principle here in the Winter Gardens Blackpool. That blue stopped the Frenchman pulling level.
Are they apples out there?
Still a great chance here to level it up at 4 alike. Oh, then we'd have 2 or 3 cracking racks, Chris. And that lassie's hair was straight when she came in.
No problem with that one. No, please, not the cannon.
That's a plant, I think he's gonna.
Yes. Oh, the planter.
I think
he was
the
shaking.
cannon's a straight at angle.
No, no.
Ooh, no.
To go the easy route, or the easier route.
Well, it was a Frenchman, Napoleon, made about 15,000 blokes walk 800 miles to Moscow. He's used to long routes, this lad. Easy-ish, gentle tickle into the middle bag.
And now just a 9-ball, and he will have levelled it up again. Yes, there he goes. It's 4 racks apiece. And, well, we've got at least 2 more racks of ball to come.
And as they say, allons, l'enfant de la patrie. Frenchman full square with the English lad. Brilliant sport here in Blackpool. Ladies and gentlemen, the rack must be won by 2 clear games. If not, a sudden death decider at 5-all.
So, there's it spelled out. It's 4 racks apiece, but it has to be won by 2 clear racks, this 3rd and deciding set. Otherwise, it's sudden death.
No roll on the 9. We maybe been a bit greedy. Gourmet's here. Chris, those lads looking for the 9 rolling near the pocket. We get disappointed if it doesn't come within an inch from the break.
When we talk of sudden death in this particular match, I hope it's not the Tucker's troops who hand out this sudden death.
Well, as the Duke of Wellington said, I don't know what they do to the opposition, but they frighten hell out of me.
Safety shot from Lee Tucker. What can Vincent Facquet do about that?
Has to use the cushion and may loosen up the 1 ball for his opponent to step in. It looks like the Grand National course with 6 jumps in sight. He's coming off at least 1 cushion here. Right, get out of that. Oh, well. One of Tucker's friends has just dropped one of the girders. I'm not sure that's in the book of good conduct.
And that looks like a plant to me.
Well, this is going to be, is to put him one away from the match. It's 4-4, and this is as easy a plant as you'll ever see on a gardening programme on television. Straight in!
There he goes, a big mistake from the Frenchman, and Lee Tucker punishes him. We are not worthy, they say. Lee Tucker goes ahead, 5-4. Here's that plant again. Ball in and whack! No problems whatsoever.
Well, there'll be no need to get the Brilcree Mountain Slick Willie's bar down the south coast tonight. Well, he took as the resident pro. They'll be doing more dancing than in the production of Grease.
Five racks to 4. Lee Tucker leads. Vincent Facquet to break. Deciding.
And a golden break here could level it up, lead us to sudden death. Watch that yellow stripe ball. It's rolling, it's rolling, it's rolling! Oh, suffering there!
But where is the low ball in relation to the 9? Nah. And the 9's there, and he's got to now play to the blue 2 first.
Unless he plays off the cush. Are you that brave, Vincent?
He's not going to leave any plant of cannons on that 9, or else Tucker will step in and end the game quick.
He's just got to make contact with it. Like that.
Magic!
There it goes!
Oh, tremendous shot! Magnifique! Only one word for it, folks.
Well,
Sudden death. Look at the weight on this ball. Planted it straight in. 1 under 9. Magic stuff setting up on dead sudden.
who dares wins?
And who don't.
I promised you Southern Death, Sid, and now we've got it. It's come down to this. We could have forgotten about all the other frames
Thank
we've
you,
had,
ladies and
all the other
gentlemen.
racks, because it's
Deciding
now
rack and
just
deciding
down
set.
to one
Would you please
game
thank you?
of pool. This lag, so crucial.
Match that's had everything. Plants and cannons of the 9 ball early in the game. And 3 golden breaks. Lee Tucker wins. Watch, he placed it near that centre button. So whoever
Lee Tucker
wins...
has won the lag. Deciding rack in the deciding set.
A golden break. What a way to go through to the quarterfinals. Is it going to happen? This is sudden death. This is rack 11. The winner of this will go through to the quarterfinal. Lee Tucker to break.
Watch where the yellow in the middle goes, the yellow with the white stripe. It's running on, it's blocked off. Nothing down. Where is... Yeah, the yellow 1 ball is open, top right for the Frenchman. So he runs up here, and then he's got the long shot for the blue 2 at the opposite end. Then he might have trouble with a red 3. There is a Tucker supporter. Blue's easy here, Chris.
Now.
How does he work? Where does he work to get the red? Deciding rack, the sudden death rack of this first round match.
Well, it's been such a good match as well. It's hardly fair for anybody to lose it, is it?
Yep, Nip and Tucker all the way. The cerebral Frenchman has played this beautifully. Particularly his break-offs have been stunning. But Lee Tucker of Worthing has made the Rouen guy go all the way. Anybody's match.
That's the ball.
Sure, there'll be more handshakes, tears maybe. And if the Worthing guy wins. Tucker's Army could shake the joint. With this red. Well, I think he's trying to run up behind the others. It's just possible this red goes in the middle left.
We'll see in a moment. Lee Tucker will either try to put this red away or go for a safety shot. It's a new definition of worry.
Stone face, nicely cut. Oh, unlucky. Oh, scratched.
Red ball in, but scratched. Oh, they're so sad. Close to tears there.
Deciding minutes,
Ball in hand.
could be seconds of this match.
That's his wife there, Becky.
Tucker's wife, almost in tears, as the cerebral Frenchman in the elegant pool outfit sets about l'execution.
Couldn't do the plant on here, of course.
I think he's after the green along the cush. Yeah, you're allowed to do it in this game. You can, as long as you hit the low ball, which in that case was the orange. You can pick off intermediate balls higher up. So,
Position on the brown is going to be tricky after this. Oh, and they're wishing all sorts of wicked things on this poor Frenchman.
the cut is...
The cut might put it in, but doesn't get him up the table for the brown.
So how does he play an angle to get himself to the brown at the far end? Maybe...
Well, knowing him, he could even be thinking of a cannon off the orange onto the 9 and winning it there.
I think you're right. Well, that's, yeah, as you say. If you thought Archimedes was the only bloke who knew all the angles, hang about. There he is, one of his compatriots, sweating cobs, or whatever the French is for that expression.
Baguettes,
He's going for the cut, and baguettes it is.
And a ripple for that one.
Could be on the road of the bread as well as the baguettes here. As he's got the rail shot. That is, I don't know, it's Betty Tucker. No, that this Frenchman can easily roll this along the rail to set up a straight black 8.
This is...
Chris call it through.
Death is probably an option that Lee Tucker would probably like to welcome if he loses this. So there it goes, just the 9 ball now, and Lee Tucker will be out. The Frenchman Vincent Facquet will go through to the quarterfinals of the World 9-Ball Masters. It's down, he's done it. Lee Tucker is out. Vincent Facquet is the winner, and what a marvellous, marvellous. Oh, they are close to tears.
That's the emotion, that's the passion Chris Carter and I have seen. And there, good, his wife is not letting the tears come through. Might do that later. As the cerebral chess-playing Frenchman does the business in the sudden death rack against Tucker. Frenchman goes through.
Well, she's a woman that's not that big. She's a woman with a flying feet. She's a woman with let 'em show. She's a woman who loves me so well. She's my baby. Don't me, baby. She is my baby love, my baby love, my baby love. Let's rock. She's the woman with, now I'm sure, she's the woman who loves me so well. Bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, don't mean baby. Bebop-a-lula, now she's my baby love, my baby love, my baby love.